We now live in a world where EVs are becoming more popular every single day. And there's a place for EVs in today's market. Lots of people switching to EVs nowadays, and I thought it's going to be a great idea to discuss how can they be better than gasoline cars. And before we start, I just want to mention that I'm a car and driving enthusiast. And I love gasoline cars, especially those with the manual transmission. I like going through my own gears and have a great engine inside my car. But at the same time, as a car enthusiast, I enjoy every single thing on four wheels. And EVs are one of them. If you guys will enjoy this video, I'll make a part 2 where we're going to discuss how gasoline cars are better than EVs. But for this video, we're going to discuss the reasons why EVs are better than normal gasoline cars. And the first reason is refinement. As you have probably noticed from the first minute of this drive, the EVs are very refined, very smooth, and very quiet. And the reason I think that refinement is one of the biggest selling points of EVs is that every single gasoline car on the market, especially mainstream ones, are striving for this level of refinement. Let's just take one of the most popular cars in the world, the Honda Civic. There's been so many generations of the Honda Civic, and all the time, with each generation, Honda was trying to refine the car further, reduce the NVH, and try to make the driving experience more enjoyable, more comfortable, and more luxurious. And when we talk about EVs, it is so much easier to get the refinement from your driving experience when you have an electric motor. Unlike the internal combustion engine, there's no harshness, there's no noise, and there's no vibrations from the electric motor. The same goes towards any popular car on the market, such as the RAV4 or CR-V or any Hyundai vehicles, any Mazda vehicle. Basically, every single manufacturer for its mainstream vehicles is trying to achieve the best refinement and best luxurious ride. Unlike the internal combustion engine, the electric motor doesn't need gears. And overall, during your acceleration, you get a very smooth power delivery, just as I'm demonstrating right now. And the second reason why I think many people are switching to EVs at the moment is that it is so much cheaper to run EVs than to run internal combustion engine cars. You don't need to change oil, you don't need to change brake pads that often, you don't need to change the spark plugs, you don't need to change your timing belt. Basically, there's less moving parts inside an electric vehicle. And you can also save a lot on fuel, since you don't need to fuel your car at the gas station. You only need to have a charger. It could be a charger at home, or it could be a supercharger like a Tesla supercharger. Speaking of Tesla, we are driving the 2022 Tesla Model Y long range. This is my sister's car, and I've been driving this car for a couple of weeks. That was actually one of the reasons I decided to make this video, because I felt like there's so many good things about EVs, and a Tesla Model Y is a great representation of it. And I also forgot to mention that we are in California, which is basically one of the best places on earth when it comes to EV infrastructure. So please take this into account when you're listening to my rambling. So as I was saying, the monthly cost of running EVs is cheaper if you can charge your car at home. For example, in California, the gas prices are wild, and you're gonna spend a lot of money if you run any gasoline vehicle. And on average, I think you can save from 50 to 70% on fuel if you charge at home. And this is a perfect segue to the third reason why I think EVs are better than gasoline cars, which is convenience of charging at home. And of course, I know charging at home is a privilege, but if you have an ability to charge at home, it is life-changing in terms of car ownership. Basically, it's just like charging your phone when you come home. You just charge it overnight, and every day when you come out of the house, your phone is fully charged. It's the same when it comes to electric vehicles. For example, my sister's commute is about 30 to 40 miles a day, and she can charge her Tesla at home at a rate about 4 miles per hour, which means if she just needs 40 miles of range to be charged overnight, it just takes 10 hours. And as I said before, it's a life-changing thing because you don't ever worry about your range. And of course, it doesn't apply when you want to go for a long road trip, but if you spend 95% of your commute in the city, there's nothing better than charging your car at home. But again, this point is very dependent on your situation. For example, I live in an apartment complex, which doesn't have that many EV chargers available, and that's why for me it's not an option to charge an EV overnight. And there's lots of people like me who don't have an access to a charger for their electric vehicle. The next biggest selling point to buy an EV instead of the gasoline car is the performance and smooth acceleration. Since electric motors can deliver all of the torque available at any given moment, of course EVs became very, very fast in a straight line. And I suspect the marketing teams of all the electric vehicle manufacturers knew that to get people into EVs, they had to make them exciting. They had to make them fun. And for many people, fun isn't accelerating fast and going very, very quick in a straight line. Even this Model Y long range, which for some time has become the lowest trim for a Model Y, is getting from 0 to 60 in less than 5 seconds. 4.8 seconds to be exact. And this is crazy performance if we talk about gasoline cars. This is sports car territory. And since you are able to control the amount of torque which is being sent to all four wheels in this Tesla Model Y, you can get the car to accelerate and decelerate very smoothly and very fast. Let me demonstrate to you how fast you can go right here. Yeah, it's very quick. And honestly, the Tesla Model Y is a family car. It doesn't need to be that quick. But as I said, since they want people to switch to electric cars, by them I mean the manufacturers, they know they have to make it fun, even in this kind of class, a family class. So if you enjoy straight line performance and you enjoy having lots of torque at any given moment, EVs is your best bet. As I said, I'm a driving enthusiast. I like rolling through my own gears. I like gasoline cars. I like enthusiast cars. But this video is just about why EVs are better. We're going to discuss how can they be worse than gasoline cars in the part 2. I just wanted to be as objective as possible, and I wanted to separate the EV argument and the gasoline car argument in 2 separate videos. And since we're talking about the performance and smooth torque delivery, I should also talk about the one-pedal mode when you drive an EV. As I said, I've been driving this car for a couple of weeks, and it is actually very convenient to just use one pedal. For 99% of my driving, I don't use the brake pedal at all. I'm pretty sure all the EVs work similarly, but in this particular Tesla, it is very easy to modulate my braking. Like at this moment, I'm just letting the right foot of the gas pedal slowly, and we can come to a very smooth and slow stop. It only takes you a couple of days to get used to this one pedal mode, and then it becomes a second nature to you. And I think if you're driving an EV, you should utilize this mode because it not only makes your driving experience more pleasant, but at the same time, you don't need to use your brake pads. And that means you don't need to replace them in the future. And the last but not least reason why EVs are better than the gasoline cars is the environmental aspect. Of course, I understand this is one of the most heated political arguments as well if EVs are actually better for the environment, since we know how EVs are being manufactured and how it is also harmful for the environment. But if we just talk simply about the idea of EVs and zero emissions, at least in the area where EVs are being driven, this is a definite plus for the environment where we live, because we don't need to worry about emissions and we're just going to have a healthier environment for all of us. And even if we think from the engineering standpoint, lots of manufacturers are trying hard every single year to meet the emissions regulations for their gasoline cars. Manufacturers don't need to do that when it comes to EVs, so they can save lots of resources and money doesn't have to be invested in meeting the regulations for emissions. And at the same time, our air is going to be cleaner and we don't need to worry that much about polluting our cities and our environment. So if you care about saving the planet and having less emissions from your vehicle, EV is your choice. So as I said, EVs have a place in our current era, in today's market, and for many people, EVs make more sense than gasoline cars. And I totally understand that. For me personally, I'm a driving enthusiast, so I would prefer to drive cars that are more engaging, but I clearly see why so many people choose EVs, and if my circumstances would change, I would definitely consider an EV as a daily driver. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel, especially if you don't want to miss on the second part, where we're going to discuss how gasoline cars are better than EVs. I've enjoyed driving this Tesla for the last couple of weeks, and please let me know in the comments below if you have an EV as well and you enjoy it. And if you don't have an EV, please let me know in the comments below if you would consider one. And as always, stay safe out there, keep enjoying the drive, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!